Hello VR Dreamers, QCount here. Today I have a new unboxing, setup and review of BoboVR S3 Pro head strap. This is actually not a first impressions video, but a review after months of real use. Without wasting any more time, let's go ahead and unbox it. We get to see the head strap itself over here. There are the joints, which makes it really flexible to set it up the way that you want. There are the arms over here, which are also movable so that you can make it fit however you want to. The cable, which is connected straight to the Quest 3. The optional silicone honeycomb pad for better grip behind your head. A USB-C to USB-C cable for charging the battery. A small book of instructions about the B100 battery. And last but not least, the battery itself, which is packaged inside a nice little carton box very neatly. And also inside the plastic bag for more safety. As I said before, this is not my first BoboVR S3 Pro, and so this one was sent to me by BoboVR so that I can do an extensive review after months of using my first BoboVR S3 Pro. And so for the replacement of the old Quest 3 stock head strap with the BoboVR S3 Pro, I will let my old self do the talking. So we remove this pretty slowly, like I said before, to not break the plastic part. And it's done. There is a pretty safe way to remove this head strap without actually breaking your speaker arms, and that way is you go over here, you grab, you pull by pushing here and pulling with this finger. You pull over here and it pops right out. Then you do the same for this other side. Take our BoboVR head strap over here. Then we make sure to remove the battery, because it's easier this way. And then we take these arms over here and we take the MetaQuest 3 and make sure to very slowly fit these arms over here, and it's done. After months of using it, I found a few areas where it really shines. As I was saying before, the Quest 3 weight distribution is actually pretty bad. So BoboVR actually fixes that problem in an amazing way. Over here you have the battery, which actually is quite a bit heavy, and in this way it balances the weight. And so when you put it on your head, you do not feel any problems at all with weight distribution, because it is pretty evenly balanced. Thanks to the way that the body is designed and made, weight is actually distributed between all the rest of the body and the joints that you have over here. So it is perfectly snug. You can move your head as fast and as many times as possible or as you want without facing any issues. And over here you can adjust the size of the straps that you have on the left and right side. This way you can make it fit in any head shape or head size. Now let's talk about the battery. The battery, as I showed you before, it's amazing. It has 10,000 mAh, which will give you an additional 3 to 4 hours of playtime. And the best part is that it is magnetic and hot swappable. So you just take it and put it on here and you are ready to go. Why is this so important, you might ask? Well, since this is hot swappable and magnetical, you can get a few of these batteries, and instead of having 3 to 4 hours playtime, you can get an unlimited playtime depending on how much you want to play. So for example, you can even have just 2 of these, and with 2 of these batteries you can keep swapping. When one is charging, you can use the other one, and so on and so on. I don't know if you guys knew, but you are about to find out that BoboVR actually in this BoboVR S3 Pro has an inbuilt fan over here. This fan blows air in your forehead when you are playing during your play sessions, and the air from the forehead goes to your face. This way you don't feel sweaty and you actually feel great when you are playing. And in order to activate that, we just go over here, click this button and turn it on. And once the fan is on, you can actually feel the cold coming from it and you don't feel sweaty anymore thanks to the fan. This is a great way to play much longer without having to worry about sweat and giving up your play session. Now every device has its pros and cons, the positives and the negatives. And these are the pros and cons for the BoboVR S3 Pro head strap. And those pros are, one of them being huge comfort upgrade. This is one of the most amazing and comfortable things that I have tested in my life, and I love it. No face pressure. About the no face pressure, as I was saying before, since this is a halo head strap, as you can see over here, this means that the Quest 3 is being held from up here or from the forehead, so So this removes the pressure from your face completely, and your face won't get red anymore because of that. Better balance. As we said before, Quest 3 has a huge problem with the weight up front, and so with this weight distribution system that you can see over here, it's actually perfectly balanced. Adjustability. This headset is fully adjustable. What do I mean by that? You can literally put it in any head shape or size without any problems, and you can put it in any way possible. For example, you can put it like this if you want to stop playing for a while, and then you can just put this back here and that's it. And if you actually want to tighten it even more, as you can see over here, you have this knob which allows you to make it longer or shorter. This way you can give it to your friends or family to play or to test it whenever you want. This is great because you can tighten it as much as you want, so the headset won't be moving at all. Another pro of the BoboVR S3 Pro, no pun intended, is the battery. As I was saying before, not just for the counterweight system, but also because it charges your device for another 4 hours of play session. And since it's hot-swappable, as I mentioned before, you can swap it non-stop as much as you want if you get more than one of these batteries. Now let's be honest and talk about the cons of this head strap. There are two main cons that I have noticed in this, and the main con of BoboVR S3 Pro is that it costs quite a bit. It actually costs around $89.99 or 73 euros for people who live in Europe, which is actually not cheap at all for a head strap. The second negative or the con is actually the weight. The device itself is actually quite heavy because it's supposed to be like this for the device to balance the weight of the front of the Quest 3, as I mentioned before, and it does a great job in doing that. However, all in all, this is added weight, and you will notice it, especially in the beginning, until you get used to it. And after months of using it, my opinion has actually changed about the BoboVR S3 Pro, but not in the way that you might be expecting. Before, when I was new and unexperienced with the BoboVR S3 Pro head strap, now after having used it for so many months, I actually think that this is one of the best upgrades that you can do for your Quest 3. If you play VR often, this is very much worth it because it increases comfort, battery, and improves your overall VR sessions experience. As always, the link will be in the description of the video below and also in the first pinned comment. Don't forget to comment and tell me, did you have any of these issues that I described? And which was the biggest issue with the Quest 3 when you first got your hands on it? And what was your first upgrade? Feel free to let me know down in the comments. And if this video has helped you out, or if you enjoy my content and want more VR setups, tips, and real reviews, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help me out. And if you made it this far, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.